I represent the 408 instructional personnel in this district. And one of our major concerns is teacher salary, the lack of resources, and the fact that the resources that we do receive aren't pushed back down to the school level. It's a broad question, but I would just like to hear and share with us that are here today, what is your position on moving those resources back to the school level? And I say that because, as you know, a lot of the resources that we receive in this district are stored over there at that glass house, but our children are out at the school sites. And we need those resources back into the schools so that we can take care and benefit the kids. In other words, I'm asking you, where's your position on taking care of those people who take care of our children on a day-to-day basis?
Okay, great question. Part of that starts with, you remember at the very beginning I said when we walk in, we're going to try to look at what we have, do a needs assessment before we get out there and say what's what. And part of that involves the budget. It is what it is. You know, I mean, you can only do it what you have. So part of that requires looking at that and kind of see which line item can be moved, which line item can. When I say that, let me say it like this. If you had your own budget and you had, like, for example, 500 for groceries and 3,000 for something else, and we all know that we need to eat, but we got all this over here, how would I reallocate that to where it needs to be, the teachers and students? So let me answer that. Part of it's easy. Part of it's just a matter of just moving funds from one place to the next. And part of that's looking at, you know what, let's look at our scores. Where are we actually weak and why? It's one thing to say, okay, we're a D or we're an L. It's one thing to say that we're low in reading, or we got 15% of our kids proficient, but why? So when you start looking at why, then that helps you know which fund or where to move the money from, where to take it to. Should it be a reading coach? Or, you know, maybe that's not it. Should it be more material? So part of it is looking at why. So we start looking at why. Well, why is that? Then that question is, well, why is that? It's going to take a lot of serious discussion. I mean, this thing's not going to be easy. We're going to have to talk through it. This is years and years we're trying to move this district. A lot of talking, a lot of looking at the budget, a lot of asking why. Once we find out why, then we can look at, okay, you know what? Okay, where can we take this to put this at? Now, I spent, as he said, I spent hours and hours of studying just last night looking at a stack of just grants. We get so much money here. We get so much money in Athens because we're special, you know? So part of this looking at the federal money and all of that, it's just a matter of sometimes of kind of looking at it and saying, should we put it here? Or should we put it here? You know, it's better in our CTE program, so everybody. You know, is it better in athletics? Our kids have some of the best athletics in the state of Florida right here. You know, should we put it there? So my stance on that is to really take a good look at it, seeing where it's at, before I do anything, because I like to make an informed decision. I really like to know where it's going. So part of me, I'm going to look at it, and then I'm going to say why. Then I'm going to line everything up with why not.
That's